So, if you want different results in your life, what you really have to do, to me, it's very simple. And I think, most people understand this, just not everyone necessarily takes action on it. What you have to do simply is start doing things differently. So if you're repeating the same behaviors on a daily basis, how can you expect to start getting different results? Like Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And as human beings, of course, we are creatures of habit. We fall into routines and habits that we tend to repeat, right? We tend to repeat these things on a daily basis. And the problem with this is that if you're unhappy with the results that you're currently getting in your life, then repeating these same habits and routines is simply going to reinforce the results that you've been getting. So a simple strategy is just start doing things differently. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the perfect thing to do or the right thing to do. Just start doing something differently. Get up at a different time. Change the environment you're in. Change your morning routine. Change, the food you're eating, the breakfast or whatever you're eating. Change that. Change the programs and information you're taking in. Maybe start listening to like a different audiobook or something. Change the stimulus and change the environment, and also change the actions, and they're both going to affect each other. So when you change the environment and the stimulus that you're taking in, you'll begin to take different actions, and when you start taking different actions, all of a sudden the stimulus and the environment begins to change as well. Surround yourself with different people, different influences, get different opinions, different feedback, right? Get different teachers, mentors, sign up for different programs, go to different events, travel. Why do so many people love traveling? Because it shakes things up. It breaks up the routine. It gives you a freshness of perspective. So I've definitely noticed in my own experience, it doesn't matter how much you want to get different results or for things to be different. If you keep repeating the same shit, you're just gonna keep getting the same results, the same things reflected back to you. That's just the way it is. There's no way around that. It's that simple. And yes, it can be scary to take different actions, and we can lose our sense of certainty, right? And that's one of the basic human needs is certainty. And I think Tony Robbins and I think Chloe Madanes or someone came up with this hierarchy of human needs, and I think there's 6 basic needs. And I know certainty is one of the human needs. So yes, when you begin to do things differently, put yourself in different environments, you do lose that certainty, and a lot of people cling to that familiarity and that certainty, right? Because it gives you a sense of safety and security. Ultimately, all security is an illusion, because guess what? We're all gonna die. Like, clock's ticking, we're all gonna fucking die, period. So, another human need, paradoxically in a way, it contradicts that certainty, is the need for uncertainty, the need for adventure, the need for nuance. So, if you want to get different results, what you have to do is start feeding the need for uncertainty. Forego the certainty for a bit and the familiarity, and start leaning into your edge of uncertainty, of exploring the nuance. You gotta start exploring different things. If you want to get different results, you have to. There is no other option. There's no other way to do it. You have to try new things. And if you've been stuck in an unhappy, shitty situation for a long time, then you might as well take some risks. What's the worst that can happen? Say, for example, say right now you're just doing the same shit every day and you hate it and your life basically sucks. What's the worst that can happen? You die, you take a risk and die. Who fucking cares, right? At that point, if it's shit, you're like locked in a prison, who cares, right? And I'm not saying that you're going to die necessarily, but you gotta lose that fear. Because I think a lot of people can be trapped in that fear of death, and that's why we cling to safety and familiarity and certainty. So you gotta lose that fear. You gotta just let go into the unknown. Allow yourself to explore that nuance, and that's what gives freshness and aliveness, right? It gives you a sense of aliveness. It gives you a sense that life has meaning. And it's not just the same redundant monotony day in and day out. Like, we didn't come here to live that way. From my perspective, in my opinion, that's not what we are here for. We're here to expand, to explore the nuance, to evolve, to create, right? So that is my insight. That's my advice for you. If you would like to change the results that you're getting, you got to change what you're doing on a daily basis. Very simple, very logical. No new agey, fluffy bullshit here. It's very fucking simple. It's very practical ideologies and practical philosophy. Just start changing what you're doing. It's so simple. And again, change it however you feel like. It doesn't have to be the perfect choice or the perfect decision. Just do something differently. Shake things up, take a risk, and fuck it, What do you have to lose? So, that's my insight, that's my advice. Much love, everyone. Remember to stay in the flow. Talk to you soon. Peace.